Hello there, Dan. How are you?
Hey, Duncan. I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. It's a bit of a plague pit round here at the moment. The
nasty.
kids have both got COVID,
Oh,
so
crikey.
I'm just trying to avoid seeing them, but also having to keep up with their constant demands for food and entertainment.
They just
So,
need.
but other than that, good.
Why do they need both?
Oh, they like both at the same time, preferably, like most children.
Okay. Yeah, we just got over about ourselves, so best of luck to you on that one.
Yep, I shall not be speaking to them for 10 days or so, just putting trays at the bottom of the stairs. Anyway, we've got an exciting weekend and follow-on week coming up, which is pretty, very exciting, in fact.
We
should
certainly
we
do.
kick off with Saturday?
We should do.
It's one I've been waiting for a very long time.
It's a good one. Before we get into that, chat, do think up some questions for the end of the stream. Get some in mind, I think.
Nice housekeeping, Dan.
Yeah, on the other thing I want to mention is Black Friday deals down there. Look, see, we've got loads of them going on at the moment. It's Teal Friday currently. It's really hard to point my fingers like this. There we go. It's not going to.
They're the opposite, aren't they?
Yeah, there we go. So it's Teal Friday today. We've got a different colour for every day of the week leading up to Black Friday itself. See if you can guess which colour's coming out on which day.
Okay, it's worth noting that those Black Friday deals aren't exclusively in the corner of this video, but they're in the app itself.
That's right. Yeah, you can't just sort of reach the screen and take them from there.
Okay, right,
cool.
Hit me, Dan. What have we got coming up on Saturday?
I'm going to hit you with Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, the legendary composer. You'll know who Mozart is, right? He's the legendary composer.
I'm disappointed you haven't got your Casio keyboard in front of you, Dan, and I'm going to tinkle out a little tune now.
No, but I've got a stylophone.
Okay.
Mozart, of course, is known for all his different symphonies, and there was a time when he was young, very young. He was he and his family travelled the royal houses of Europe performing, and in one of them he had a he was only 6 years old, but he met with a similarly aged Marie Antoinette. In one of those kind of weird moments of historic, almost like Doctor Who, where historical figures meet each other. So that was pretty cool.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
He did. There you go. You learned. The story goes that he fell over, and she was only 2 months older than him. They're both sort of 6 years old. She helps him up, and he proposes marriage to her.
Right, but unsuccessfully.
Didn't go anywhere, as far as I can tell. But it spurred him on to write his first opera at age 11, which is the Apollo et Hyacinthus.
Right.
Yeah, presumably not a Keeping Up Appearances fanfic.
To our international friends, that was a very bad 1990s sitcom.
It was.
Apologies for that. Okay.
It's a great. So this card's a great power booster for musically minded and instrumental cards. We have a few more going into the app. Obviously, it's been Sound and Music Week, so we've had a few more going there. We are going to add more as time goes by, so this will just get stronger and stronger and stronger. Yeah, good card, good guy.
Smashing. And then we got avatar packs.
Avatar packs, we do indeed, yes. As usual, we've got 2 avatars for you to pick from. There's this lovely daisy. Is it a daisy or is it a buttercup? Or is it? Do you know? I had a really bad moment in one of our internal meetings where I called that a sunflower, and now I'm paranoid that I don't know what flowers are.
It could be. Yeah. Daisy's an interesting one because if I remember rightly, each of the petals is actually a flower, rather than them being petals or something like that. I remember from science class years ago, but I could be completely wrong, so please look that up.
Didn't know that.
But that could be, I wouldn't know whether that's a chamomile, whether that's a lawn daisy, whether it's any, because there are lots of different species.
Yeah. Area man uninformed, shocker. 3,400 gems, you can get a pack with 3,400 gems and the Scarlet Macaw avatar there as well. And of course, they
both very striking, very striking images. I really like
colourful. Yeah,
very good.
I like
right,
it.
Moving swiftly on, Dan.
Moving on. So Sunday's a little bit quieter. It will be the turn of Sagittarius. So we'll have our Sagittarius pack, and I want to talk to you about one of the card that's coming out alongside Sagittarius, which is Chiron. There's a centaur from Greek mythology, known as the wisest and justest of all the centaurs. I don't know how many centaurs there were, though, so that might just be a bit of a humble brag.
If there's 2 of them, we really should look that up. Note to selves to look up how many centaurs there were.
Know for future. It's not depicted on our card. There is a there are multiple depictions of Chiron a bit differently from other centaurs. So as you can see, the classic centaur has like the full body of a horse with a human head and torso. Chiron is actually depicted as having sort of a full human body, but with the back end of a horse protruding out the back, which is ontologically troubling, to say the least.
We've pushed the limits of CGI here on this card, I see.
I think so, yeah. I think we
put Harry Potter to shame anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This card is going to... so, Chiron is known throughout Greek mythology as a teacher, and he taught in various forms Heracles and Achilles, and he will work with those cards as well. He also works with Phoenix in this game. He'll give his power, his knowledge to them wherever they are in your deck.
Cool bananas. Right, moving on to Monday.
Wuxing. Wuxing, our duality pack is Wuxing. It's a Chinese folklore card, and it's this concept in Chinese philosophy that everything kind of comes back to these 5 elements of wood, fire, earth, metal, and water, which are not just Pokemon types. And there's these 5 elements permeate all kinds of things. So it'll be like cycles of politics, internal organs, feng shui is based around them as well. And they're mapped to 5 of the major planets as well. They're mapped to Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. So I couldn't tell you offhand which one is which. But it's just this kind of philosophy that sort of permeates through everything in life. But in Q,
I look forward to reading that one because I haven't read that one yet. So I shall.
Yeah. But in Q, the only thing it's permeating is your Marvelous Medicine and Watching the Skies cards, because it's energy. It's going to reduce the energy cost of those, even if they're in your deck. Yeah,
brilliant.
It's a nice one, and it's in It's in Chinese folklore, which is going to which is just a good collection, and it's going to have a bit more support as time goes by.
It's quite a pretty card as well, quite distinctive.
It certainly is, isn't it?
I like that.
I like it. Very colourful.
Else, Dan?
Here we go. Legendary card. Caihong Juji. It's from one thing from China to another. It's a small creature. It's a flying creature from the before time. No, can we do this again?
No, Dan, we can't. Let's just plow on.
Okay. Caihong Juji, small flying creature from the past times. It's very small. It's only 40 centimeters in height, or its remains were found to be that. But its remains also found the feathers on its head and its tail were the first occurrence of iridescence in a creature that we've ever found.
I find that a staggering thing, that basically from something that's completely petrified, they can tell it was iridescent.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how you'd know.
Well, does iridescence rely on angles? I can't remember. So maybe you can spot textures.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. I'd love to find out that.
Yeah, but it's
okay.
But it's pretty cool. It'll buff your unruly rulers, another collection that we're giving a lot of support to, depending on how many of certain cards and certain albums you have in your deck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Brilliant. And are you going to tease us this week, Dan?
I'm gonna tease you one. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna bring it up on the screen for a couple of seconds. So get your clips ready.
Fish. Yep, I think that's long enough. Crikey.
Yeah, too long if anything.
Yeah.
Cool, and that's all I've got
exciting
to show you. Lots of cool things coming out over the next couple of weeks. I'm not going to tell you. Sorry, the next couple of days. I'm not going to tell you what the theme is. I bet you can probably figure it out from those clues there.
If not, Dan's newsletter later on this evening,
there's a
Friday evening that is, will give it away.
Yeah, there's a more than zero chance that you're watching this after the newsletter's gone out. So I don't know why I'm being so coy, but
No.
So let's go to the chat. Let's have a look and see if we've got any questions. God is good. 123 asks upcoming buffs with mythics. If yes, which? I'm not going to reveal anything on that.
This was a very similar question last week.
Yeah, we do want to buff some mythics. We don't have a timeline for that. We know which ones we want to do, but I don't want to reveal anything just yet. But rest assured, we do know that some mythics aren't as powerful as other ones. We want to bring them all onto a kind of an even keel. Does anyone else have any questions?
That's now on record, Dan.
Did I miss talk?
Right.
Did I miss talk of a new synergy pack? No, you did not. There is a synergy pack coming out over the weekend. I don't have the details of it to hand, unfortunately, but there is one.
Ooh, okay. Mm-hmm. Revealed in the newsletter as well, I suspect.
Indeed. Apologies, I'm not going to get this name right. Wanchisaurus. Any chance of cards from Spain being revealed like El Cid, Capendor Knight, or the Catholic Kings? Not in this stream because we haven't got any in the immediate future coming out, but I would like to do some certainly. They can go on the big old. They can go on the big old pile of ideas we've got. Yeah,
El Cid
absolutely.
would be a cracker.
Absolutely, yeah. We've and apologies for butchering some of those pronunciations there. It's a phrase that we say far too often in this company, I find.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Actually, I think what we do next week, given that we're doing this on Tuesday now, confirmed. Please fire up questions beforehand to us, because then we can actually prepare and get you some slightly more detailed answers on things like that. So do send them to Dan when you see him lurking in Discord and places like that, or just post them places.
Yep, I'll do a post on Discord and Twitter
like
to gather those questions, and we'll get through them. Yeah,
brilliant. Thank you very much, everyone. See you later, Dan.
Keep it Q. Make sure you do. That's a new catchphrase. All right, we're off now. Bye.